As a prerequisite to using Jekyll, we need to have Ruby installed on Windows. In order to do that, we're going to visit the website at rubyinstaller.org and we're going to press the download button. That's going to open a new window and I'm going to download Ruby 2.3.3. Okay, so as Ruby installer is downloading, once we have it ready, we can install it on our system. Alright, so now that the Ruby installer is finished downloading, we're just going to click it to get it started, and I'm just going to follow the instructions, the setup instructions here. So we're going to use English. I'm going to accept the license and click next. I'm going to select all of these checkboxes and click install. So that's completed our Ruby setup. Now I can just click finish. And since I've already got Git bash installed on my system, I'm going to open it and verify the Ruby installation works. So let's maximize Git bash and maybe change the color scheme here a little bit. So let's say the background is going to be some lighter gray. Okay, and the foreground is going to be dark gray. Okay, let's just see what that's gonna do. And I think it's gonna be a lot easier to follow it this way. So let's first check the version of Ruby installed on our system. So I'm going to type ruby-v. And as we can see, we've got Ruby 2.3.3 and some additional information. Okay, so let's next see if we've got Jekyll installed. And obviously, if I type Jekyll-v, it should return that the command was not found. So let's install Jekyll by typing gem install Jekyll. So running the gem install Jekyll gave us the Windows security alert, and we're going to allow access. And as we can see, we've got 19 gems installed. This actually took some time, but you know, that's something that you can expect. Okay, so now we've got Jekyll installed on our system. Running Jekyll-v gives us the current version of Jekyll that we just installed. Now I'm going to type clear to have my window cleared, and now I need to navigate to the folder where I decided to run the first Jekyll project, and that folder's name is business-site in Bootstrap 4. So in order to get to it, I'm going to have to use the cd command and the dir command, or the dir command, to make sure that I'm going to the correct path. So to begin, I'm first going to go cdc, and I'm going to give it a colon at the end. Now when I press enter, it's going to move to the C drive, and there I can go cd users, and then I'm going to type dir and see what I've got here. So I can go cd pc, cd desktop, cd, and I'm just going to start typing bus and hit the tab key to complete the folder name, because I know it's there. So I'm going to press enter, and I'm right there in the folder that's going to be the home for my Jekyll project. So let's type clear again, and this time I'm going to run Jekyll new command. So now when I want to make my new Jekyll project, I'm simply going to type Jekyll new, and then I'll say project 1. And I'll give it a flag of -- blank. And I'm going to press enter. So now I can cd into project 1 and inspect what we have in this directory. So as we can see, we've got _drafts, _layouts, _posts, and index.html. So let's say code index.html, and that's going to open the index file in my Visual Studio Code editor. And of course, I need to give it some code in order to have anything appear in the browser. So I'm going to go to the official Bootstrap docs, and I'm going to copy the starter template available at this address, and you're going to be able to find this address in the notes, so you can just copy paste it easier. So I'm going to press copy to clipboard, and then right in here I'm going to hit Ctrl V to paste it, press Ctrl S, and now I'm going to minimize it, clear Git bash window again, and let's now build our Jekyll project by typing Jekyll build, and finally Jekyll serve, and this will serve it on the address of 127.0.0.1:4000. So that's port 4000. And in order to copy this address in Git bash, it's enough to just select it. So I'm going to select it, and that's already copied this address to my memory. So now I can just click in here and click Ctrl V, press enter, and I get the hello world. And if you've ever used Bootstrap 4 or tinkered with it before, you'll probably recognize the font is the font for Bootstrap 4. So that's one quick way to make sure that our styles are showing. And in case our styles are showing, that means that Bootstrap is installed successfully. Another way to do that would be to press Ctrl U to view the source of the page. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit by holding the Control key on my keyboard and scrolling the mouse wheel forwards. And now with quite a big zoom level, I can easily see that I'm calling the bootstrap.min.css file from xcdn. So if I want to inspect this style sheet, it's enough for me to just use the mouse wheel, click on it, and it's going to open in a new tab right here. And now I can zoom in again, and I can see that the style sheet is indeed serving Bootstrap v4.0.0-beta, which basically just came out like yesterday. So we are using a brand new version of Bootstrap. So that's it as far as the setup goes. Let's reset the zoom level and get back to our Git bash window. And to stop the server, we can just press Ctrl C. That's going to stop our server. And in the next video, we're going to actually build this Jekyll project so as to be able to include different partial files for different sections of Bootstrap components that we're going to be using in our site.